Hola, bienvenidos.
Welcome to beautiful Acapulco.
Buenos dias, good morning country collectors. You may have noticed our smiles are a bit wider than normal because we have made it back to the beach.
That's right, we're in Acapulco, baby.
And today we're going to be taking you all around the city exploring.
We can't wait to show you around, but before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our future adventures.
Let's start with how we got here. From Tasco, we took a bus on the Estrella de Oro line for 300 pesos each. The journey took a bit over 5 hours and ended here in Acapulco at the terminal Estrella de Oro in the Dorado district. Welcome to where we're staying. This apartment is located in the traditional zone in the historic Casablanca Grand.
We found this apartment on Airbnb for $33 a night. As you enter, there's a small but well-equipped kitchen with a dining room table in the main area, a super comfortable bed, and a nice bathroom. It also has a TV, air conditioning, fast Wi-Fi, and the best part, a balcony with a view of Santa Lucia Bay as well as the Pacific.
This building used to be a swanky hotel where many celebrities and the like would stay in the 40s through the 60s during Acapulco's heyday. And for all you film buffs out there, this hotel was featured in the 1947 movie The Lady from Shanghai. On the rooftop there's a bar restaurant called Ciro's Sky Bar, which is open Thursday through Sunday with different specials and music performances each night. It also has one of the best views in the city, making it a great spot for a sundowner.
All right, this has been great, but as my man Elvis right here would say, let's get started exploring Acapulco.
First though, we want to address the elephant in the room. Yes, statistically, Acapulco can be a dangerous place.
It's topped the world's most dangerous cities list for several years now. It's just a fact.
Yeah, but we know that most cities have another side to them, and we want to show you that side that the media leaves out, the beautiful part that has been long overshadowed by the darkness.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoy.
And if you're wondering, well, how do I get around when I'm here? Don't fret, there are so many transport options. You can either walk yourself, take a taxi, collect TiVo, or hop on a bus. We happened to go on one of the party buses the other day. They have a ton of personality, and as well as the yellow buses. They each cost 10 pesos each, but the yellow buses are air conditioned and a little less exciting. But if you know Adam.
That's right, baby. We're gonna be scooting around Acapulco today in style. It was 450 pesos for the day. They even dropped it off for us. We will put the contact information in the description below. Now, I can't wait anymore. Let's go exploring.
Hey, wait for me. Some quick facts as we're cruising into town. Acapulco is one of Mexico's oldest coastal tourist destinations and is a major seaport, with the city being divided into 3 main zones: the traditional zone, the golden zone, and the diamond zone. I feel like this is fate. Last night at dinner we asked our waiter where his favorite restaurant was, and he said this one right here, and we just happened to pull in and park, so we have to get some tacos de canasta, so come with us. We have actually been seeing tacos de canasta all over Mexico, but this is our first time trying them, and I just looked up canasta and it means basket, and this is where she keeps all of these tacos. They are staying warm in there. So let's head inside, top these up, and get to eating. I wanted to highlight the bean one, the freehold, because this would be a good one for our vegetarian or vegan viewers. Let's taste it out. Wow. Salsa's a bit spicy. Delicious. Adam is un poco loco.
That's right, baby. What's life without a little bit of spice? Or a lot of bit of spice in this case.
Yeah.
I got the beef with mole, and you know I'm a sucker for some good mole.
And I love how tiny these tacos are. A couple bites.
Wow, whose bites are we talking about?
Yeah.
That is so delicious. The meat is that perfect tender, shredded.
Yeah.
And the tortilla is just nice and warm. You gotta come down here and try these.
2-bite taco. Those 6 tacos cost 63 pesos. Now that we're fueled up, let's get on the road. Because we're staying here in the traditional zone, this is where we are gonna start. It's located on the west side of the bay, and it's like the historical old town. A lot of people who visit don't venture this far, but it does have a lot of character. So let's start first here in the Zocalo.
Welcome to the Zocalo. This is the central meeting point down here in the historical zone. It's a great place to come, sit in the shade, hang out with some locals. They have shops and restaurants all surrounding it, and right down here is a church like you've never seen before. Let's go check it out.
Behind me here is the Cathedral de Nuestra Señora de la Soledad. Something that we learned was that it was actually constructed as part of a movie set and was later adapted into this beautiful church you see right here.
Before we keep going, I gotta get my shoe shine quick. Just give me a sec.
You might be here a while.
Muchas gracias, señor. Right across from the Zocalo is the Malecon. It is a gateway to the entire city. It'll take you to the hotels, bars, restaurants, take a boat out to an island over here, maybe grab a mango margarita. I don't know.
So from here you can get a tour out to Isla Roqueta, but we actually went from a different beach that we're going to show you in just a bit. There is a little beach here right off the Malecon. It is a little dead right now, but we came here on the weekend and it was crowded. Unfortunately here the bay brings in a lot of garbage, so we're going to take you to two beaches that are on the other side. They're the most popular here, so come along. All right, we have made it down to the beach, but before we show you it, just a couple of things. Be careful when you're driving because there are open manholes.
There's definitely some stuff that can mess up your motorbike and your day. So drive slow, wear a helmet, be safe. We also just paid someone to park in the shade and have our motorbike watch while we're down here. So that's always a great option if you're worried.
I think it was 20 pesos.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, now check out the beach. Look at that. We just walked 2 steps on the beach and so many people are like, hey, do you want this, do you want that? They're not pushy at all, just offering their services. We asked how much the umbrellas and the chairs were. You get 4 chairs and an umbrella for 100 pesos. You can also get a massage. They have food here as well. And this beach here is called Playa Cayeta, and the one right next door is Playa Cayetia. They're the same beach, they're just separated by this pier here that goes down to the boats that take you out to Isla La Roqueta. We went there yesterday. It's a beautiful island, about only a 5-minute boat ride away. You can either do the direct boat there, which costs 100 pesos each, or you can do a tour, which is 150 pesos. It's about 40 minutes and you stop at little places along the way. I think you can go snorkeling, stuff like that, but it's definitely a gorgeous island to check out. When we got there, instead of going to the main beach area, we actually hiked up a little bit. They have pathways on the island and we went down to kind of a secluded beach called Playa Diana, I believe is the name. It was amazing. The water was so clean and sparkling. It was a wonderful afternoon and definitely an activity we recommend.
And right now it is so nice and peaceful and quiet here. When we were here on the weekend, it was jam-packed with people having an awesome time swimming, going out on those little banana boats.
And what's great about these beaches right here is you can see the water is very calm. You don't get a lot of those currents you normally see on the Pacific side. So it's a great place for families or for anybody. They've also got some nice souvenirs right here. Andy Garcia, what's the name of the restaurant?
Esperanza.
Esperanza.
Yeah, La Esperanza.
There you go.
Yeah, the hope.
The hope.
Yeah, the hope, La Esperanza.
I hope they have really good food.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
That's what you're serving Los Cabos.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You heard it from the source, Andy Garcia. Friendly faces
wherever you go. Saul was just saying that come during the week, it's better pictures, it's nice and relaxed. On the weekend, it's crazy fiesta.
Yeah. He used to live in Washington State.
Yeah, I was there for 15 years.
Yeah,
wow.
That's amazing.
And we were just talking to these guys about how the perception of Acapulco is just so dangerous and so peligroso, but they were just saying that, you know, they lived here their whole lives, and yeah, there are some dangerous parts, but this is beautiful and you should come here and enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, it's like
super
everywhere.
friendly.
Every city has some bad points. Also, let's take off. Hagbog!
Welcome to the Mirador Sinfonia del Mar. It is an open-air theater right here on the water. That is the best place in all of Acapulco to come and watch the sunset. Hopefully we can come here later with you and check one out.
That's exactly what you gotta do here. Just, you know, stand out here, peer out at that big blue ocean. That is our lifeline right there. Isn't it just marvelous? We're so glad you're here with us.
This is absolutely beautiful. Now let's go check out those cliff divers.
Adam's getting in his workout today.
At least I got to eat first.
Wow, check this out. When we were asking for recommendations on what to do here in Acapulco, everyone said we had to go see the divers at La Quebrada. We have walked by here multiple times, but we held out on seeing them for you. Behind me here, the sign has the times. It looks like they go at 1, 7, 8, 9, and 10. With the final show, the clavadistas are holding flaming torches. I think that would be amazing. We're here at the 1 o'clock show, so we can show you what it's like in the daytime. So let's go get our tickets.
50 por persona, so it's going to be 50 per person. Dos? Dos. Well, okay, dos. Gracias.
¿Empieza a la 1 o una y media?
Una 15.
Ahí está la 1 y cuarto.
Okay, so we said that they start about 1:15, so try to get here at 1, I guess, to get a good spot. Yay, it's right down here, can't wait. Oh, and look right there, there's a clavadista, one of the divers. Oh, I like his suit.
Oh, that's a good suit, yeah. Think I should get one of those suits?
No.
And they come in extra sexy.
Wow.
I mean, this is stunning, not to mention the fact that we're about to watch grown men jump 40 meters off this cliff over here into this tiny little narrow gap at the bottom into shallow water, which is just another factor that makes it so dangerous and exciting.
Yeah, I believe the water is only like 4 meters deep, about 12 feet, so they really have to time their dives perfectly.
Maybe I could jump second, but at like 4 meters into the 4 meters.
I don't even trust you doing that.
Is that fair? Will people pay me to come in and watch that? Maybe.
Let's go down and join them.
And if you're looking for a snack and beverage while you enjoy the show, La Perla right here on the cliffside is a great option.
We haven't been there, but we heard that it was wonderful.
Maybe we'll go tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe we'll go there at night to see them jump with the torches. Ooh.
Did I forget to mention that if this wasn't hard enough already, they also have to climb 40 meters up to the top of the cliff before they can jump in for us. Increíble.
And there they go. Wow. Look at that string. That's incredible. Look how quick they are getting up there too. They've definitely done this a couple times to know where to place their hands and place their feet. It's just a walk in the park for them. Wow, he made it up there. Woo! Woo! It looks like one of the divers is scaling down a little bit. Woo! Here we go. First one. Woo! And I also read that this started as just a thing like boys would climb up there and jump off, see who could jump off
to become men.
No, just as a bet to see like who could jump from the highest, and then people started watching them and taking notice and wanting to see them do it. So I believe they were asking for propinas, some tips, and then it turned into this show, which is, it's great for us.
It is, it's awesome. Let's see who's jumping now.
Ooh, here they go. Gracias. Wow. Adam, would you jump off a cliff for me?
Oh man, I jump off 100 cliffs for you. Can they be lower than this though?
Yeah, a true romantic. Wow.
Ooh.
Was that a double somersault?
I mean, that was pretty good. I probably would have gone with a triple somersault, but you know what? He's probably new.
You would belly flop. You'd have to go to the hospital.
I think I might. That would be a deadly flop from up there.
We got the last man
Let's help
standing.
this guy get psyched up. He's jumping from the highest of everyone so far.
Here he goes. Wow. Oh my gosh. That reminded me of a pelican going in and getting
Doing
some
the
fish.
dive. Yeah, he didn't get a fish though. But he did get some applause and my respect.
So I can see why this is a must do when you come here, and I'm sure you can too.
I mean, even without the cliff divers, it is so beautiful.
Yep, so we are gonna hop back on the bike and actually head over to the second zone, the Golden Zone or the Dorado District. So come along.
And don't forget to tip your cliff jumper.
Thank you so much for coming. How was the show? Was good?
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for risking it all for us.
Thank you.
Who wants to try out next year?
I don't know, do you have in my size?
Yeah, maybe 34. It's gonna be
Maybe 2 or 3 of those tied together.
Have a good time in Acapulco,
Gracias.
amigos. Thank you.
And if you get a taxi here, do not worry, they don't need to wait for you because they have a bunch of taxis lined up right outside. We are getting pulled over right now. I can't imagine for what, but
Either.
yeah. All right, so that was kind of funny. They came up with their little book and pointed to a symbol, and they're like, you made a U-turn, and we were like, no, we didn't.
I was like, I most certainly did not, sir.
You didn't say it with that tone.
No, I said, I most certainly did not, sir.
So we just told them where we came from, the cliff divers, and the route that we came down, and they said, okay, have a good day.
Yeah, I mean, they were really nice about it. Remember, traveler tip, you can record yourself driving, so you have evidence, and you can also record yourself with the police here, like in some other countries, so you do have that just in case.
Yeah, good tip. So a little bit of history. Back in 1531, Hernan Cortez claimed this bay as the harbor for Spain, and in the 1600s it flourished with the trade route between Asia and here, and coming with luxury items and treasure, what else do you think came? Pirates. So they had to build the Fuerte de San Diego to protect the city from them. Unfortunately, it is closed right now due to the pandemic, but they do have a museum inside, so when you come, we hope that it's open.
Oh yeah, baby. Nothing gets me more thirsty than watching cliff divers. So we're down at 100%. So we're down at 100% natural to grab ourselves a smoothie. Come along.
Ooh.
Nice.
Little bit of shade.
I could use a little shade right now.
Yeah. Gracias. And look at the view here. Muy bonito. Gracias, Iris. Oh, no papote.
No papote. That's right. 2 for me, none for you. No, I'm just kidding. We can share. Heidi got the super green smoothie, and I got the frozen berry smoothie, and they are so refreshing right now in this heat. They also have some wonderful vegan and vegetarian options here that you can sit and enjoy and have a great view. They have an air conditioned inside and a nice deck too, a nice deck dock that you can go out on and enjoy the view.
Salud.
How is it?
It's like a salad in a cup.
Ooh, that sounds not really my cup of tea, but I'm glad you're enjoying it.
My cup of smoothie. Those smoothies were 73 pesos each. Let's get back on the bike and keep this party moving. Welcome to the Golden Zone. I'm not exactly sure why they call it that. Maybe it's because of the golden sand you can see here behind me. That would make sense. But this district runs from the old town where we just were all the way around the bay to Las Brisas on the east side where the mountains are. And as you can see, it's where the main beaches are, the big mid-range hotels as well as the resorts. On one side of the hotels, you're gonna find the main drag that's called La Costera. That's where you're gonna find a lot of restaurants, shops, movie theaters. They have a casino as well as chain restaurants like McDonald's. Then on the other side, of course, the bay and the beaches with options for everyone.
But before we head down to the beach, right across the street, we wanted to show you Parque Papagayo. It is a park right here in the center of Acapulco. They have so many great places to chill out, relax. They have a yoga zone, water zone. Whoa! What the?
Just turned on.
I love it. That is so cool. There's the water zone. No, I'm just kidding. They actually have swimming pools inside as well. There's restaurants, places to chill in the shade. It's definitely worth coming down to check out.
Hola! Oh, that's cool. I mean, check this place out. How beautiful. We're just off the main street and it feels like we're in a jungle here. We've seen some beautiful birds, reptiles, even a monkey.
There's a big iguana right up in this tree right here. Right there.
Wow, I see it. It's in the shade.
Mexico has once again outdone itself. They designated another beautiful area in a city for people to come and just get back to nature. Yeah. I love it.
Caleb was here.
Oh, Caleb, what are you doing?
I'm telling your mama. Adam's booking it like a little kid. They got the water zone going over here. Oh my god, that looks like so much fun, and I am extremely sweaty. I would love to get in there, but we gotta head to the beach. Come with us.
And remember, when you see the flag, that marks the beginning of the gold zone. So let's go keep exploring.
And wow, look at that. Never a lack of entertainment when you're waiting for the lights.
Big ones.
Wow. All right,
impressive.
You're up.
And a tip for you, if you're ever enjoying people performing, whether it's music or doing stuff like that, give them a little something. Yes. It's literally what they live on. So a couple of pesos, 5 pesos, whatever you're comfortable with, they appreciate it.
All right, let's head into the beach club.
Great idea. All right, we've made it to the beach. Doesn't this look like those Acapulco sunsets you always envision?
We were actually gonna dress up like Acapulco heat for you guys
pop
today.
Pop the collar and say Acapulco.
but polyester was a bit too warm.
Man, and I couldn't find those sunglasses with the little slivers in them.
So unfortunately we weren't able to vlog our lunch over here at Playita Santa Lucia because the music was so loud, but it was great. It was definitely a vibe.
Really cool music too. There was definitely a little Kygo, TJ, Thomas Jack going on there.
It was great, but that is a beach club. So when you go there, it is 400 pesos if you want a sunbed or the chairs out front, but that is consumption. So that includes your food and your drink for the day.
I love consumption charges. I mean, we just had lunch there and spent 530 pesos. So for not much more, we could have had chairs all day long right on the waterfront. It would have been pretty sweet.
I think that's someplace we will go back, but if you want something maybe a little more affordable just along the beach here, there's a ton of vendors who are again renting out the sombrillas, the umbrellas, and the chairs and the tables. We just asked the guy and he said it was 200 pesos or $10 for that for the entire day, and then you can bring like your own cooler and food down and just enjoy it. One thing we did notice, it might just be right now because it is a bit windy, the water seems to be a little more wavy and rough.
Yeah, they do have some red flags up, which typically means it's probably not safe to swim in the water. It looks like there are some lifeguard stands running down the beach, but just be aware of that. We want you to be safe. We care about you.
Yeah, but yeah, it is so gorgeous here. We're so glad you are with us here in Acapulco. I sounded like a game show host.
In Acapulco. I'm guessing you can see this behind me. It's gotten significantly darker than when we got to the beach. It seems like every day we've been here, it's gorgeous, blue skies, sunny, hot, and then this happens. The clouds roll in, it cools off just that much, so it's still hot. I think because we're here in June, it is the beginning of the summer, so the rainy season is happening. The weather says every single day, rain, 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 thunderstorms. It's just not the way that it is, so don't let that deter you. Just come down, enjoy the beach, walk around town, and if it rains, have a margarita in the rain. I mean, come on, you can handle this. You're a country collector, people. Rain's not gonna bring you down. All right, let's keep exploring and head down the beach a little bit more.
We're gonna head over to the east side now, so come along.
Ooh, that sounds good. I can't wait to cruise it.
So we're heading up now to the Chapel of Peace that's up on the hill. And it looks like you have to go through like this archway, and he wanted to see our ID, so make sure you bring your ID. He's actually gonna keep it until we come back. Just some facts. Gracias. Ooh, here we go. Now this is where the money's at.
Bling bling. Looks like we made it. Let's go check it out.
Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. This cross stands 42 meters tall, so pretty much anywhere you are in the city, you can look up here on the hill and see this. It's so peaceful up here and just so beautiful, looking out over the canopy of trees and out into the distance to the ocean. It's very quiet, and the wind, as soon as I got up there here, this huge gust of wind just came, and I just felt my sister, and it just, oh, I have goosebumps. But yeah, I just felt her. I felt God. I just feel amazing and so human. I'm so glad we could share this with you. Absolutely beautiful place of reflection and peace, as it's called. Capilla de la Paz, and we hope when you come to Acapulco you can come up here and feel this too. It's incredible.
Remember, while you're here, keep your voices down, no music. This is actually a place of resting for people's family members. You'll see the mausoleums all around here. There's some beautiful, peaceful places to sit and contemplate, and this view is absolutely amazing.
And while we're up here enjoying this solitude and just feeling so very grateful for all of the days and the moments and everything in between, we wanted to give a very special shout out to our new patrons.
Cy, Pete, David, Nicole,
Kyle, Isela, Iris, and Gary.
Honestly, every day that we are out here sharing these experiences, having these experiences, it's because of you. You have all really helped to contribute to making this adventure and this love possible. So muchas gracias from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah, we're so happy we get to share this with all of you, and yeah, we're just so grateful for you. If you would like to become a Patreon and join our community, we will put the link in the description below. All right, let's enjoy a little more time up here, then we're gonna continue on. And if you would like to see a Google map of everywhere we have been today, I am going to make one and I will put it down in our pinned comments so you can, you know, when you're coming here, use it to plan accordingly all your stops. Just a little token of my appreciation, just giving back to you. Thanks for your support. And don't forget to stop and get your license.
Muchas gracias, señor.
Que le va muy bien.
Adios. Look at this. Ooh. Wow. Limon.
I saw you talking to the ice cream man. Man.
That's Luis Angel over there. He's got some Nieves. We're definitely gonna get some of those.
Okay. You can date the ice cream man.
Welcome to your second bay of the day, Puerto Marqués. This is right around from where we just were in La Brisas to the east. There is a little pueblito down there that goes by the same name, Puerto Marqués. We heard it is amazing. It's cool to go down there, spend time at the beach. It's very beautiful with some good seafood as well. If you continue down this way, this is Zona Diamante, and there are a lot more like, I'd say affluent, like mansions, fancier resorts, and that goes down to the airport. And then from there on, you can see it just goes and goes and goes. There's another place we heard of called Barra Vieja. It's supposed to be great as well. We will not make it there in this video, nor Pie de Cuesta, which is north. That is supposed to be great too, so check those out. We're going to see your favorite guy.
That's right, Heidi's new boyfriend, Luis Angel, the Nieves man.
It's Luis Angel.
Luis Angel.
In the house.
All right, what do we got? Can you hog it for me first? All right, we're good. We're ready for some Nieves.
Meda Pequeña Café.
Okay. Gracias.
Yeah.
That coffee looks so good.
Oh yeah, that's my man.
This guy has got one incredible view with this office right here.
Yeah.
Con limón.
Woo.
I need a hug with the best Nieves man in town.
Gracias.
I'm having some sweet Nieves here, some lime, and I'm gonna add some spice to it, a little tahini.
He said,
Whoa.
put He always goes overboard.
Oh man, I'm still gonna go for it.
There you go.
Let's get in there. Ooh. Wow.
You like it?
That takes me back.
To what?
When we were on Isla Mujeres and I had that mango covered in tahini.
Oh yeah.
Man, that is delicious.
The chamoy. Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah.
He really is an angel.
Genius.
Genius. Nothing like some Nieves of you and my little honey boo.
The small one here was 30 pesos and the big one for Adam was 40 pesos. We're gonna enjoy these and then head back to the Symphony of the Seas that we showed you earlier because I think we're gonna get a sunset.
Me too. I think it's gonna probably be a good one too.
Yeah, we'll see you there. Woohoo! As you can see, we are back here at the Sinfonia del Mar, the Symphony of the Sea.
Me, in the sea.
Here's your performance, your entertainment.
Thank you.
We cannot wait. It looks like we're gonna get a pretty good sunset. There is like rain. It's funny, we're looking out, I'm like, there's a rainstorm, there's a rainstorm, I can see 6 separate rainstorms here. But we are just so glad that you came with us along today through our journey through Acapulco. What do you think of it?
Honestly, I was apprehensive at first. I didn't know what to expect. I was a little bit worried, but you know what? It turned out to be all for nothing. This is such a cool place. The locals have been friendly. They have great restaurants, activities, beautiful beaches. That blue water we saw today was so cool. You know, I think that sometimes the media can choose to pick one thing from a place and kind of harp on that. And I'm not saying don't be careful here.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't have your wits about you, because you should always be, wherever you are in the world, have your wits about you.
Yeah.
But even the police today were so nice to us when they pulled us over, and I did not make an illegal U-turn. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, but that's like when we're traveling a lot, people will say like, oh, don't go there, like it's like overhyped, or like it's so touristy, or blah blah blah. And it's like sometimes you have to just go to a place and see it for yourself. That's what we always do. Like, I want to see it for myself because a lot of the times I really enjoy it, and a place is touristy for a reason. So you know, you gotta like, I'm so glad we came here and we didn't write it off, because when people heard that we were coming, they're like, no, don't go there, it's so dangerous, you know. And we're like, there's always two sides to a coin. There's got to be another part of this place that is beautiful, and we found it. I mean, it's everywhere.
And the best part about today was having you here with us, because it could have been nowhere near as much fun if you hadn't been here to share it.
Yeah, we're so happy you came along. So if you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to
Ding, ling, 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 the bell.
We'll see you
Next time.
Adios.
Nope, the rain got us. We'll see you next time.